des tourments.
Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the kingdom must now supplement its meager forces. And so it requests reinforcements from Rodrigue, who is busy resisting Cornelia's army in Fraldarius territory.
You made it.
We received a reply from my father. You should read it too.
Gilbert has filled me in on the details. He tells me you are in immediate need. I would like to say that I will gather reinforcements and set. However, I cannot afford to leave the front lines for that long. Would you be willing to meet us south of Fraldarius territory in Aelel, the Valley of... Aelel is halfway between the monastery and our territory. There, I will deliver the soldiers you require.
Aelel lies on the border between Kingdom territory and Alliance territory. Humans dare not approach that place.
He's right. In Aelel, we can meet up with them without our enemy ever find.
Once my old man delivers his soldiers to us, then our war against the...
The path ahead will be a difficult one, Your Highness. Deadly in all...
True. But what's the point in wavering now? Father, stepmother, Glenn, and even Dedu. I am certain this will bring them great joy. I know if I can just offer them Edelgard's head.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
On a un traître parmi nous, sérieux? C'est possible? Ah, le vieil homme fête son anniversaire.
My room. Thank you. Will you drink some?
Non, 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 j'ai mis de la drogue dedans.
Indeed. 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 Thank you.
Genre, travailler ensemble, ça l'intéresse pas, alors qu'il arrête pas de me demander de faire des expériences pour lui, quoi. Salopard.
Two.
Ah, j'ai plus de saut avancé, sérieux?
I pass thanks to you for
Ouh. Bien sûr que je veux qu'elle devienne fossoyeur. Ce qui m'inquiète, c'est que Bakael soit pas encore. Ah merde, c'est vrai qu'il me manque encore un petit peu de... Un petit peu d'épée et un peu de magie. On finira par y arriver. La 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 la. Et c'est parti pour les discussions. Et c'est parti, des discussions. Hop. Merde, c'est pas là que je voulais taper ça. C'est dans le repère.
It seems Arian Rome, one of the kingdom's sturdiest fortress cities, has fallen to the Empire. It looks like Count Ro didn't resist, and switched sides to the Empire, repaying all that the royal family has done for him with betrayal.
I am steeling myself to see my father again. I can't stand that old man. That's just biological circumstance. We may have...
I'm getting that.
Tournoi des lanciers. Je crois bien que Sylvain n'a gagné aucun tournoi jusqu'à présent.
All for our future.
Comment ça, elle a droit de lance en fer alors que moi j'ai une lance d'entraînement?
All for our future.
Pourquoi pas une lance critique aussi pendant que vous y êtes?
Whatever it takes. I was just stronger. Is that it? Burn until we meet again. You knew the odds.
J'adore parce que tout à l'heure il a fait quand même 3 ou 4 critiques d'affilée. Et derrière il en a parfait. Là, il y a un gros point jaune. Un point qui pue le caca.
Speaking of these past 5 years, Lord Rodrigue worried for His Highness more, but I wonder what he would say if he saw me. I have a request. Thank you very much.
Il me faudrait un expert en magie. Noir. Comme mon âme.
This is all a bit. Can we really plan to
Salut
fight
Dorothy.
this unsure of ourselves? You think once we're... I don't know about the search for Lady... I suppose to me, I get the feeling...
This is so good.
Une forêt Dorothea. C'est pas un Mercedes. Un petit ragoût éternel.
My cooking is...
Right. I do so. Oh.
Donc je pense que j'avais vendu tous mes ingrédients.
The kingdom doesn't. The situation. You're in charge. Show them what.
It seems some of our friends believe that if we get those reinforcements, but I think it's best not to. With the added headcount from the.
À pêcher si vous voulez de la bouffe.
How's this? There are enemy spies around. Remain vigilant. Capture anyone who seems suspicious. I'm glad you understand.
Genre mon pote.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is everyone setting out on a big campaign? Not a... Well, you can leave guarding this place to me.
Hey, how about a favor?
Succion. Succion. Son.
Hello there.
C'est ces parties où il n'y a rien sur le live en fait.
I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you.
Où le streamer est en train de faire parler l'autre.
This one, yes?
Toute la camaraderie du jeu.
This one, yes?
La camaraderie, c'est l'endroit où on range les camarades.
This one, yes?
Bien sûr.
I thank you. This one, yes?
On va faire les petites réparations des armes. On rachètera des pierres après.
Turn soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome, stranger.
Come again.
Come again.
Welcome.
Is that you, stranger?
Come back soon.
Welcome. This one?
Thank you.
This one?
Thank you.
This one?
Thank you.
Please come again.
Please come again.
What do you require?
J'appuie sur B pour annuler, sauf que ça annule le menu. Du coup, après, il faut appuyer sur A. Et c'est relou.
this it? There you go.
On répare tout.
Is this it? There you go.
Il manque 2, on répare.
Is this it? There you go.
Il manque 1, on répare.
Is this it? There you go. 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 Is this it? There you go.
Des chaussettes. Here we go.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? Is this it? There you go. 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 Is this it? Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Des chaussettes. Here we go. Plus de chaussettes. Here we go.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Là, je reviens chercher d'autres pierres.
Hello there.
Bonjour, est-ce que tu as ramassé des cailloux aujourd'hui? Plein de cailloux? Parfait.
I thank you.
Je reviendrai aller chercher des cailloux après.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Du coup, je l'ai jamais monté mon pugiliste au final.
There you go.
J'avais commencé.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Des chaussettes. Here we go.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Merde, je suis en forge. Non, je t'en réparé.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
T'as des lances de fer à peine commencé quoi.
Is this it? There you go.
Vous êtes vraiment des brouillons les gars. Je sais pas c'est qui gère vos inventaires mais...
Is this it? There you go.
this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Ça parce que je suis trop con pour le faire régulièrement.
Is this it? There you go.
Et qu'il a fallu que j'attende maintenant, là où il y en a 200 à faire.
Is this it? There you go.
Trou de cul, trou de cul, trou de cul.
Is this it? There you go.
Bon, il y a aussi tout ce qu'on a récupéré sur les ennemis, hein.
Is this it? There you go.
Genre les fossiles. Je parle pas de trucs des yeux. Là, j'ai toujours du citron dans les yeux. Je fais du jus tout à l'heure. Je m'en suis foutu sur les doigts et j'ai eu la bonne idée de mettre les doigts dans l'œil. Quitte à trouver le meilleur moment pour se frotter les yeux, autant le faire après avoir fait du jus de citron. Comme ça, ça ne brûle pas du tout les yeux. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Des chaussettes. On a fini.
Come back anytime.
Come back anytime.
Hello there.
Il me faudrait des cailloux, s'il te plaît.
Yes. I thank you. This one, yes. I thank you. Return soon, please.
Welcome. This one?
Je dois avoir un ou deux trésors dans mon coffre.
Thank you. Please come again.
C'est le père Sylvain qui a perdu son charme.
I really do not want to go there. That place is crazy hot. For guys like me, who grew up... No, I guess that climate will keep our enemies at bay.
Can you help me?
C'est moi, les marchands, ils arrêtent pas de me demander des objets rares. Montrer pour une boutique de souvenirs ou...
Hey.
Say now. To the north of Garreg Mach lie the... Even though their territory is being nipped, since they only display enough force to defend their borders, I suppose the Empire has...
I concur. Meeting reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems an astute decision to make. In that land of oppressive heat, it is unlikely. It also means we will need to contend with those harsh conditions ourselves.
Well...
It has been only 5 years. Half of the kingdom has fallen to the Empire. Skirmishes are rife throughout the Alliance. Despite such tumult, we look upon the same sky, unchanged by the storm happening beneath it. Indeed, I gazed up at the same sky with Mother and Father. Wait, but how would you know, Professor?
The monastery repairs have made solid progress. Most excellent news.
Ouais.
When we first returned here,
Bakael live quoi.
unsure what we were going going to do with the ruins of this
Salut
place.
Pierlot. Par contre, si tu pouvais éviter de me regarder aux toilettes, ça me dérange un peu.
But if we can get the cathedral
Je me demandais d'où venait l'odeur.
we'll have it looking just like old times soon enough.
Oh la la
It's hard to sneak out when the
la.
professor is watching.
Bam, bam,
I have lived
bam.
to be able to finally return to. I hope that our brothers and sisters who.
Professor.
It is imperative that we regroup with those who continue to resist. If we do, our ability to reclaim the kingdom capital is ensured. This seems to me the best strategy at present, but I feel what His Highness feels. His hatred, his anger.
Non, c'est pas difficile de critiquer. Vous le laissez faire ce qu'il veut, en même temps, il risque pas d'aller mieux.
Need something? This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set.
Ta-ta-ta. Bon, on en a 3 qui sont réparés déjà.
See you again soon.
See you soon.
Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away.
Je vais mettre ça sur mon répondeur.
Go away.
Go away. Putain, on n'a pas répondu aux questions des fidèles. J'aime beaucoup cuisiner, mais je ne parviens pas à m'améliorer. Que pourrais-je faire pour rendre les plats que je prépare plus goûtus? Tu pouvais faire une omelette pour le roi qui s'étouffe avec, s'il te plaît, Flying. N'oublie pas de mettre les petites coquilles comme tu sais bien faire.
Strategically speaking, our best move is though, I think it's more likely that Lady Rhea is in the there are no right or what do you think we should do?
Could I trouble you? What?
Vas-y, c'est mes appartements maintenant. Ils ont pas refait les combats sur plusieurs hauteurs. Hein. Ils en avaient fait dans le précédent. Avec des étages et tout, c'était sympa. Des escaliers et tout, t'étais perdu au milieu.
Hey, Gilbert? What was a man like that doing in... Who knows? Whenever I try to ask about it, he'd change.
Valley of... It's exciting. I wonder what the landscape is like.
Je vais prendre des vêtements froids. Parce qu'il va faire bien chaud. On va y aller en slip. On aura l'air très beau. Tout le monde en tenue pugile. Avec des morceaux de cuir. Juste de quoi cacher notre petite intimité.
Speaking of which,
Certainement pas. Elle a perdu des trucs au sauna. Ah mais j'aimerais bien savoir c'est quoi cet objet mystérieux d'Anna là. Aruba, Arriba. Ouh, c'est Anna.
ALL, the Valley of Torment? It sounds scary. Hey, here's an idea.
Ouais, je te propose, tu restes là. Et quand on y va, tu viens avec nous.
I never do get used to the sight of... Have I never told you that? I hope this war ends soon. Though the thought of working hard for it does sound...
Ta-ta-ta. On a répandu la grâce du Pégase. C'est-à-dire qu'on a mis du caca de Pégase dessus.
Gotta clean out the storerooms, tend the flowers, do the washing. No, this is my job. Even if Lady Ray is not like you, you got it.
You get to do what you get to do. Et là, moi, il va falloir que je fasse de la pêche. Puis regardez-moi cette superbe lumière sacrée qui s'élève depuis les temps. Et qui annonce une pêche miraculeuse.
We can take back the kingdom, we'll recover our soldiers. And some food and supplies too, I bet. Most importantly of all, there are people, even His Highness understands that. I'm sure. Do you think he just doesn't care about anything other than fighting Edelgard anymore? But if not, then why?
Waouh. Ça va être une heure de pêche très intense, les gars. J'espère que vous êtes accrochés. J'espère que vous avez mis votre plus beau slip. Parce que ça va pêcher.
Nice job.
Appreciate it. Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? 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 Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Désolé, je me suis un petit peu excité, mais...
Is that the one?
Quand je vois des objets rares comme ça me titille. Vous comprenez? Je me sens plus. Putain, mais tu fais comment quand t'arrives ici sans farmer, quoi? Faut acheter 1 milliard de trucs. Parti pour 2 heures de pêche, les gars, hein, donc vous avez autre chose à faire, allez-y. Pam 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 pam. Parfait. Vous croyez qu'on peut regarder Benzaï en train de jouer à Fire Emblem pendant que je joue à Fire Emblem? Ce serait le paradis, le paradis. Bien sûr que je m'enjoue sur la pêche. C'est un système pas trop prise de tête. J'ai besoin que d'une main. J'ai pas besoin de 8 mains comme sur Red Dead Redemption. Alors oui, c'est pas aussi complexe, mais ça a son charme. Ça travaille les réflexes, ce que je n'ai pas. Et ça c'est le paradis, le paradis. Parfait.
Professor?
Je ne suis pas professeur. Je suis une mythe en pull vert. Quand le retour de Bakael. Bakael a pris des vacances malheureuses, fortunées, infortunées de la fortunation. Et elle a pris un camion dans la tête. Fait des choses sympathiques. Ah mais j'arrive déjà à peine à rester assis sur ma chaise sans transpirer, je vais pas mettre des perruques.
I appreciate. I'm final.
Dorothea!
I'm getting the hang. You're quite. Everything went pretty.
Vous n'êtes pas prêt pour la vérité. Ah oui, il me fallait canasson A. On peut l'assister un petit peu.
What?
Hey yo, Alucard! Tu arrives malheureusement en fin de live. Le Bakael va s'arrêter pour l'instant et revenir cet après-midi.
I've learned to think. You're too.
Le mieux, ce serait de travailler que sur le cheval. J'ai très envie qu'elle devienne Grimory. J'avoue que l'idée d'en faire des forteresses à cheval est très très tentante quand même. Et bisous Pierre-Loup et à bientôt sur Bakael Live. Passe une bonne fin de matinée, donc un bon appétit parce qu'on est bientôt midi. Et une bonne après-midi. On va en faire une Grimory.
I have a question.
La musique n'a aucun pouvoir, professeur. On peut chanter la paix des heures durant. Pas un soldat sur le champ de bataille ne l'entendra. C'est terrible de se dire qu'on peut chanter la paix qu'en temps de paix.
Professor? Whew, time for a breather. Hey, Professor.
J'ai encore beaucoup travaillé.
You have been too. Seems like it's been a real rough day for just about everybody, huh? I've been so busy I still haven't eaten. I hope there's still... How come you're carrying that around? What? When you're hungry enough, just about anything tastes good. What a day. I need a nap, but I still gotta get the dining hall cleaned up. Professor, that's funny. You push yourself harder than anybody else. You make me look lazy. Besides, I don't even break a sweat doing this stuff. The day Lady Rhea comes home, I want her to see the monastery the way it was 5 years ago. That's why I do all this stuff. For her. And the harder heck, I'd do more than I do now if there were hours in the day. But I can't go without sleep. You must think I'm pretty weird, huh, Professor? I'm always on about Lady Rhea, and I'm not even from Fodlan. I bet most people around here think I'm kinda weird, but I'm real grateful for everything Lady Rhea's done for me. That's nice of you to say. Thanks, Professor. It's good to know you like me. Helps me feel even more at home. I've heard people say that good folks have a heart of... not real gold, I mean. Just, they always care about everybody else. Even guys like me. Lady Rhea's incredible. But I figure you're just the same, Professor. Okay. I guess I gotta give in and get some sleep. Good night, Professor.
Tant que Dimitri voudra pas parler, j'imagine que la situation sera bloquée avec lui.
Hello.
I guess someone's gotta do.
Happy now?
I'm glad I'm getting... Aha!
I'm getting it.
C'est la bataille, un cocaille. On pourrait peut-être essayer de forcer les choses.
Sylvain!
Hey, Felix. I'm glad you're safe.
You irresponsible fool! Protecting me like that? You're so...
Look, it doesn't matter. As long as you're safe. You can go on...
Stop kidding around! You're not going to die.
Nah, you think something like this could kill me? No way. A little magic will take care of the wound. Some bed rest, then...
Sylvain?
Oh, come on, that was funny. It's not like you to be so concerned.
You really are a fool. The biggest in all of Fodlan. I thought something was off. There's no way you could die from such a small cut. You're so reckless and inattentive. I thought...
Hey, that's not nice. You should be thanking me.
I am grateful. You've been doing this since we were children. Constantly fooling around, but then showing up and helping when we really need you. I'll admit, seeing that smile on your face, I almost want to give you a hug. Almost.
A hug? Did you get hit on the head? Come on. Tell me you want to hug me again.
I won't be repeating it, you halfwit. You're obviously fine, so I'll leave now.
You know how we grew up together?
Obviously.
Do you remember the promise we made when we were kids? About sticking together until we die together?
I remember.
Well, I'm really not trying to get myself killed before you. You know that, right?
I know. But I'm tired of these close calls. You have to stop fooling around. Take your training more seriously. You can die whenever you please, but I'm not going down with you.
Okay, I get it. Once I've healed, I'll get my act together.
Then I hope you have a speedy recovery. Sylvain?
That's what friends are for, Felix.
Hello, Felix.
Spying on me again, I see.
It is not my intention to spy. I do not think you have been keeping your friends at a distance because you dislike them. Rather, I think what bothers you is their concept of proper knighthood.
You really have been watching me closely. You're correct. I don't understand why they revere knighthood. I won't be friends with anyone who believes in that nonsense.
Do you feel that way because of what happened in the tragedy of Dusker? I have heard the story. Your brother was one of the royal knights.
My brother was doing his job. My father is the real problem. When my brother's armor was brought back to the castle, do you know what he said? He died like a true knight. Chivalry begets the worship and glorification of death. Am I... I suppose you'll excommunicate me for blaspheming like this.
Not at all. I am not a knight, so I have no intentions of lecturing you about chivalry. So long as one's conduct is consistent with the teachings of the goddess, it is up to the individual to decide right from wrong.
In that case, I'd like you to formally pardon me for not having friends.
You require no such pardon. This is merely advice from an old man to a younger one. As unwavering as your convictions may be, the others also feel strongly about their beliefs. If you hate all those whose beliefs are different from yours, you will hate people with exactly the same beliefs as you simply do not exist. You do not have to change your beliefs, of course. But you do have to accept that others feel differently. That is my advice to you. I will speak no more of it.
Sedith, can I ask one thing? Why are you going out of your way to tell me this? Why bother with me at all?
Because I trust you. Now that I've heard what you have to say, I trust you even more. I am also a rather eccentric person. I thought you and I might get along.
I see. You've gone to so much trouble. I may have to start making an effort.
Good. Do not take this the wrong way, but I hope you will surpass my expectations.
Now the flowers are all taken care of. Huh? Felix? Why are you hiding there?
I'm not hiding.
No? Then what are you here for? You don't even have a real reason, do you?
No.
Then why?
Il cherche la chanson des fleurs.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
I want you to sing for me. I hear your voice when I'm asleep or in battle. It's like...
My captive? What are you saying?
I can't help it. I don't know what I'm saying.
Felix, are you blushing?
Non. Elle a dragué mon Félix.
Well, if you feel like that about it, I suppose I could sing for you sometimes.
Oh? I'd better go. But
Hey, wait! You just got here. Do you want to hear me sing or not?
Yes, I do.
Well, what song do you want me to sing? Bears, swamp beasties, foxes, or dungeon?
I'd like to hear all of them, if you don't mind. Starting with sing for me, please. And
Well, okay.
Almost forgot how spooky this place is. I don't know if I can do this alone. No, I've got to. What use am I to anyone if I can't even handle... Here goes.
Pourquoi t'as pas pris une torche?
The doll from my father must be in this tower. But I'm too scared to go looking for it.
Annette!
Ash, what are you doing here?
Oh, here, I got this for you.
My doll! You went back for it? But why?
Your father gave it to you. I know you said you'd throw it away, but you can't just toss out some...
Ash. Thank you. I'm so happy. To be honest, I didn't have the courage to go back in there to get it myself. And you're afraid of ghosts, right? Were you okay in there all by yourself?
Well, not really. I tried my best not to think about it. My legs shook whenever I did.
Oh, poor Ash. You're safe now.
Knock it off, would you? But I'm glad I could help you and see a smile on your face. Look at me, though. A grown man, scared of ghosts.
No, I don't think that at all. I think you're something special, Ash. You were really brave, and all for me. That wasn't an easy thing to do.
Thanks. Maybe there is still hope.
Yes, I'll gladly attest to that. I'm sure you'll be a splendid knight. Maybe you'll even outdo my father.
Ugh, that's a frightening thought, comparing me to one of the king's best knights. But it's a happy one, too. It makes me want to work that much harder.
Ah là, t'as dragué la fille, maintenant tu vas voir le papa.
Excellent. Well done, Ash. Continue such work.
You think so? Thank you, Gilbert. You really are amazing, you know. Your skills with the lance and bow are just incredible.
One learns the craft of knighthood well after 40 years of service.
Wow, 40 years? That's incredible. With that many years of training, I'd be really strong, wouldn't I?
Further training and service will only make you stronger. Yet why spend your life this way? Knighthood is not glamorous. On long campaigns, you sleep rough in all manner of weather, and may eat... It seems odd that you would admire me, or that you would long to be a knight.
But of course, it's been my dream for a long time now. I really can't help but admire you. Your years of knighthood are so impressive.
I do not deserve your praise. I merely performed my duties to the best of my skill.
Don't be modest, you're a great knight. If there's any more you can teach me, I would be very happy to learn.
Once you don the armor, raise your shield and level your lance, why? What is...
Protect? Well, whatever needs protecting, right?
You must know exactly what you protect before you become a knight.
I understand. I'll take that to heart. What is it that you want to protect?
My duty has always been to protect my lord. That is a given for any knight. But for myself, then there are the personal reasons. Each knight has their own. Yet mine, I do not speak of.
Oh. How come?
Because it is personal. Mine. It allows me to focus on the work and grants me discipline. That is sufficient.
Discipline, huh? Something to protect. I'll have to think of something.
How are you? I mean, what are you? Are you, off to train again?
No, I'm headed to town to buy supplies. But I'll be training after that, naturally. Why?
Oh, I just thought you looked serious as ever. I guess that part of you hasn't changed.
Of course it hasn't. I am as I ever was.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess you're right.
You're being weird. Have you always been this weird and I just never noticed?
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't think so. By the by, have you, fallen for anybody recently?
Don't be ridiculous. What are you even bumbling on about?
Well, everyone's been talking about how you got really, pretty. Just, all of a sudden.
Oh, you must be referring to the makeup. It's not a big deal or anything, just experimenting. I'm still learning. Did I mess something up?
Huh? No, I think it looks good. You did surprisingly well. I mean, considering that it's you.
Very funny. But I must say, I'm a bit surprised. It's unlike you to stumble over yourself this much.
What? No, I'm not. I'm just, curious about why. All of a sudden.
Why what? Why I'm wearing makeup?
I'm still guessing it's for a guy. If I had to try and guess what sort of guy, I suppose I'd say...
Merci pour le café, Lucas.
Felix? No, wait. I'm forgetting the royal line. Dimitri would be a way better catch.
Wow, way to make assumptions.
Is it one of the knights? If it's not them... Wait, could it be me?
Don't make me hurt you.
No need for violence. It was just a joke. It's not a joke that you're beautiful, but I wasn't trying to hit on you or anything. Promise.
Beautiful, huh?
Ta-ta-ta.
Oh, Ignatz. What are you...
Sorry. I shouldn't sigh in such a holy place.
There's nothing wrong with it. I sigh here all the time. The goddess receives all our prayers and our sighs. What's bothering you? I'd be happy to talk about it if you'd like.
Oh, it's nothing. Not worth talking about.
Is that so? Am I not worth talking to?
That's not what I meant. Sorry to offend you. I'll tell you. I'm just uncertain about my
Salut,
future.
Chichi.
My father wants me to be a knight. I don't think I can handle it. Can you imagine a knight as pathetic as me?
I don't find you pathetic at all. Is there something you would rather pursue?
Well, I've always loved painting.
You want to become an artist? How wonderful!
What's your ambition?
Me? I simply want to help people with their troubles. Those who can't help themselves.
Je vais bien, je vais bien. On est en fin de live, tranquille. On écoute les sentiments de nos personnages.
But that's only a vague idea. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not at all. I'm actually feeling a little better. Knowing that you aren't sure about your future, I don't feel quite so...
Et toi, Machilo, comment tu vas en cette douce matinée? J'espère qu'il fait pas trop chaud chez toi.
I really do believe that the life of an artist... There was a beautiful painting of the goddess. In the church, whenever times were difficult, I would stare. Thinking about that painting helps me even now.
I've always wanted to paint the goddess.
Aïe.
I'm sure your painting will help
T'as mal dormi.
someone in their time if
I can't paint anything powerful enough to do that. I wish I could. Maybe one day. I'll give that some thought. Thank
Ouh, avec papa?
Father! Father! Why do you...
Annette,
I've been looking everywhere for you. Please stop treating me like a stranger. I can't bear it. Father, wait! How long will you keep avoiding me like this?
I have lost the right to face you or your mother.
This has nothing to do with rights. We're family. I'm your daughter.
Indeed, you are my daughter. Yet I am no father. I am...
You really think it was foolish to abandon us?
I do.
Then the least you can do is apologize. I'm fine, but Mother deserves as much. I finished my studies at the School of Sorcery and the Officers' Academy. I have a busy and satisfying life now. But Mother, she's waited for you to return all this time, living under my uncle's roof.
I am sorry, Annette.
I already told you, don't say that to me. Apologize to Mom.
That I cannot do. I know you. As for you, Annette, say the word, and I will disappear from your... For now, though, I'm...
Father, how could you be so cruel?
Je comprends son histoire de devenir chevalier du roi, machin, un truc. Mais je comprends pas pourquoi il s'écarte autant de sa fille, en fait.
Good day, Ignatz.
Ingrid, yes.
Look, I'm really sorry about the last time.
No need to apologize. I appreciated the fresh input.
That's kind of you to say, but no need to pull punches.
It's the truth. I'm so caught up in my own mind, I'd never have thought to try that.
Ignatz, I appreciate your attitude, but...
Yes?
There are times when it's okay to feel upset or angry. If you're feeling that way, it's...
But...
I understand the weight of what I did. I besmirched a sacred image, and it was a painting you were pouring your heart. I got carried away, but I'd prefer if you had told...
I'm not angry. I could never get angry with you. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one apologizing.
Oh, sorry.
Stop saying sorry! Never mind. Forgive me.
Don't worry. It's my fault, really. I'm not very good at expressing myself.
I never intended to be such a bother. I think I'll leave you to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Ingrid, are you familiar with the story of the King of Liberation and the 10 elites of Fodlan?
Of course. They were the heroes who struck down evil with the power of the sacred weapons, protecting our land and people. Their strength was passed down through the ages, manifest...
Yes, the 10 elites certainly possessed great power. But does that make them worthy of worship?
I imagine you ask because they later fought amongst themselves, turning on one another, ravaging...
Precisely. Initially, Nemesis and the 10 elites worked together to bring peace to Fodlan. But soon their ambitions got the best of them, and they clashed. What I mean to say is, possessing strength alone does not make one worthy of respect. Rather, one should be judged by how they choose to use that strength.
Yes, I agree.
If you follow that logic, then you will see it also applies to those who are born with crests. Now think of how your father wishes to wed you to another family's fortune on the basis of your crest.
Yes? What of it?
These are purely inherited qualities. Is it not foolish to judge a person's value by some inherited fortune? That is all a crest is, really.
That's what I think too. Having a crest or not has no bearing on your worth as a person.
I understand that Count Galatea believes he has the right to manage your affairs. I am certain he has his own share of problems, and I do not wish to meddle or lay blame. But if there is anything I should like to say to his daughter, it is this. How you live your life is up to you.
Thank you for your counsel and wisdom, Sedith. I've been thinking a lot lately. I will take some time to reflect on what lies ahead. My future.
Flame, is something the matter?
I thought I made it clear that I do not want you meddling in the affair.
I am not quite sure what you are referring to, but I promise you I would never try to stand in your way.
It has come to my attention that you have been running about asking people what they think of me.
Well, of course I have. It took me quite some time. But I was able to confirm that you are getting along well with everyone.
I cannot emphasize enough how embarrassed I was when I found out. Why, one person even said he feared for his life when you cornered him in the dining hall.
The dining hall? Ah, I know the fellow you are referring to. I recognized in an instant that he had impure feelings for you. As your brother, I took it upon myself to test his resolve. I merely asked him if he was prepared to lay his life on the line for my...
He is nothing more than a friend. Kindly keep out of my social business in the future.
I am happy to see that you are making friends, but you should weigh your options more carefully.
Who I befriend is absolutely none of your business. Do you know what they call people like you? Overprotective meddlers. I am no longer a child. Are you incapable of trusting me, even a little?
Of course I trust you, but as an elder brother, I have a certain responsibility.
As my brother?
Obviously.
Oh, never mind it. If you'll excuse me.
En tant que père, tu devrais lui laisser un tout petit peu de liberté.
Sedith, I've been meaning to ask you, what is your
That is certainly an abrupt question.
You're much closer to her than anyone else in the entire... Certainly you're a good, upstanding person, but I can't help but feel there's something more to it.
Supporting the Archbishop is my sole professional interest. Personally, I consider her to be something akin to a companion.
A companion?
Yes, as in a traveling companion. Friends who walk the same path toward the same destination.
Companion, huh? A companion. Though, I'll confess to being quite jealous. Not many people can call themselves companions of Lady Rhea.
I do not know how she feels about it.
Oh, come on. You must trust that she feels the same about you.
There is no need for that sort of trust. My duties are the same regardless of her perspective. I consider you to be a companion also.
A companion in fighting for the Archbishop?
Certainly. Our goals are firmly aligned when it comes to that, are they not?
You're right, they are. I suppose you and I could be considered companions in that sense.
I am pleased to hear my sentiment reciprocated. I rely on you a great deal, after all. More than most.
Whoa there, what's all this now? Flattery won't win you any prizes with me, Sedith.
I do not flatter. I merely want you to understand why it matters to me that you be more cautious in battle. As your companion, it is my wish for you to be safe.
Oh, good, we're back in familiar territory, with you admonishing me. I'll always try to live up to your expectations. So don't expect too much or you'll wear me out.
Et Gilbert, il a un soutien.
Hello, Gilbert. Done with your drill? That's a shame. I was just about to ask if you'd spar with me. Oh, bad timing.
Eh? As I understood, you wounded your arm in battle. Were you not told to avoid exerting yourself for some time, so as to not aggravate the injury?
The arm's all healed now. Thanks for asking. Besides, I have to keep exercising it or the muscle will waste away. Here I am, ready to spar.
Catherine, your wound was gravely deep and should be given time to heal.
It's not the first time I've gotten a scratch in battle. You needn't be concerned. Besides, eventually I'll lose this whole body, not just an arm. As a knight, I have to come to terms with the fact that I will die someday.
Please, speak not of such ill-omened thoughts. I could not bear to see you fall in battle, Cassandra. Oh.
Is something wrong? It's not like you to blurt that out where anyone could overhear.
I allowed my emotions to best my good sense. My deepest apologies.
It's not like anyone is looking for me in Garreg Mach, but still. Since we both have secrets to hide, we'd do well to watch our mouths, right, Gustav?
Yes, agreed. It may be poor compensation for my gaffe, but I will aid you in your training if you are still interested. If you're completely certain you're healed and strong enough, that is.
Always so formal, eh? Still, I humbly accept your kind offer, good sir. Let's see how your lance skills fare against me.
Pas grand chose. En même temps, je crois qu'il a 10 niveaux de retard, donc... Eh ben, je vous remercie d'avoir suivi ce live, on se retrouve tout à l'heure pour la suite de nos aventures. Moi, je vais pexer un peu, et manger surtout, parce qu'il est midi. En attendant, bon appétit à tous, et à tout à l'heure sur Bakael Live. Ou ailleurs.